everybody.
Hey everybody.
We're going to talk about the big plan. The big plan is going to be revealed right now.
But first I want to talk about my puffy jacket. In the north, it's cold. Period.
We're riding around north of Elkhart, Indiana right now because they have our truck doing some modifications to it, which is all part of the big plan.
Yeah, this is not our vehicle.
This is not our vehicle. So, all right, get back to the plan. We were really disappointed with 2020, and it was really bringing us down. Jeff's had a lot of losses this year, including his dad, his uncle, his best friend, and his grandmother just prior to this year.
And others.
And others. And
on top of it all, it's like my career has been snatched out from under me. I mean, the government has just completely shut down our show.
Yeah, we do art shows for a living, if you don't know that already. Me and Jeff are artists, and we do big arts and show festivals, art festivals, and we go and sell where these big events are being held that draw, sometimes 250,000 people. Well, those have all been shut down.
Yeah, that's gone.
That's gone. So we're living off of our savings. We normally do 30 shows, anywhere from 25 to 30 shows a year, doing these art festivals as a living. We have been doing it now for 27 years.
Seems like forever.
You've probably already guessed it by now. I'll tell you how it started. We were sitting around watching videos of people who were riding motorcycles, long way around, to be honest. And we were saying, man, we want to do that. We've been wanting to ride to Alaska for several years now. There's no way I want to take my bike on those Alaska roads.
I'm not taking my road glide to the Arctic.
No.
Come on.
We're going to go to the Arctic Circle. Well, COVID has completely killed our business. Out of 30-some shows that we do a year, we're down to 4. 4 shows. And our savings is dwindling, and our future looks mighty bleak.
So we were just sitting around the house one day like we have been doing for the last 6 months, and I was talking to my cousin Steve, and he tells me about this job this guy started doing.
And, so we started talking about that, and we started talking about we want our life back, and we wanted to be adventurous again. And we said, how can we make this happen? I said, let's change our lives. We're going down fast with this COVID in our business. Let's change our lives. The first step to make this happen, what do we need to do? First, we need money, and then we need time.
So we did something drastic.
We said, how do we make this happen? How do we make this happen in this time of COVID? We're not bringing any money in, and we still want to go on our adventures.
Number one, we sold the Springer. We took that money and we bought 2 BMW adventure bikes.
That's why we sold the Springer. The Springer was only there. We took it to Sturgis this year. It showed us a good time, but it was basically sitting there looking like a beautiful bike and costing us insurance and maintenance. And so we said, okay, let's sell that bike, get 2 adventure bikes that will handle road conditions of Peru, because we may go to Peru, and we're thinking that after the Arctic Circle, maybe going and spending a couple of months doing the Golden Triangle in Thailand. And that was Thailand, Laos, and Cambodia. Amazing country.
So as you can see, we've got big dreams.
We got big dreams, big bold moves, because this is who we are.
And this is what we do.
This is what we do. So, what we have been doing is we said, okay, let's just make bold moves. That's who we are. That's what we do. Make bold moves, make big choices, take risks.
And that's exactly what we did. The Ram wasn't quite suited for this work, even though it was a great truck. Short wheelbase, and it didn't quite have the payload capacity. So, first thing we did, we traded our Ram for an F350.
Now we've got an F350.
Dang nice one too.
It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. Then the second thing we did, okay, so we need a truck because we found a job, and the big plan is that we are going to be RV transporters. That's what we're doing up here in Indiana right now. And that entails we're going to get paid to come up here and pick up a camper that has been manufactured in Elkhart, Indiana.
And tow it all over the country?
Tow it all over the country, and wherever we want to go. If we want to go to Utah, if we want to go to Colorado,
we'll pick a load to Utah.
Maine, Florida, anywhere in the United States. We just pick it off the load board, and it pays per mile for us to pick up the camper, drive it to Camping World or whatever dealer wants to be selling that camper.
But if you know me, you know I'm going to go where the money is.
Yeah, we're going to try and make some good decisions on making some big money, because it's variable per mile. We will be on the road all the time, so that's why we're up here in Indiana getting our truck DOT approved with a sleeper berth in the back of our truck. We'll show you pictures of that coming up.
And a 116-gallon fuel tank in the bed, which will give us right at 170 gallons of fuel on board the truck.
Because if we can get fuel in like Dandridge, Tennessee for $2 a gallon, but we know that in Colorado it's $3.29, that's going to save us money because we're responsible for the fuel.
Have them sign me up.
Because me and Jeff are used to driving to and forth these art shows in our truck, hauling a cargo trailer or our camper all over America anyway.
And, you know, we're tired of sitting on our butts.
We get out, we're adventurers, we love driving, we love traveling, seeing America, seeing this beautiful country. Now we're going to get paid for it, so that we can make the Thailand Arctic Circle Peru thing, and possibly this year, if COVID's not over with, we may even try the Transamerica Trail, which is an off-roading trail from pretty much from North Carolina, Cape Hatteras, goes all the way to across America to Oregon. But we may not do all of it. We may just do it to Colorado.
You know, really, we're doing this to be able to expand our motorcycle riding career. If you're wondering what I'm driving,
take a look at this.
This is an old Malibu.
Look at this beautiful Malibu.
And
There's our little Christmas dudes we got today.
I really miss my truck.
All right, I'm going to show you how beautiful this gorgeous Malibu is with all the stains. Oh, it's just absolutely gorgeous. And we're riding on the pavement. I'll show you a picture of what it looks like out here in Indiana. And we're getting our truck back probably tomorrow, and we'll go over how the auxiliary fuel tank works, the extra toolbox, the sleeper berth. We've got the fifth wheel hitch, so we can pull fifth wheels because they pay more. Which is what we do on an everyday basis going to art shows anyway. We pull a cargo trailer. We pull our camper. We've pulled our camper to Alaska and back. So we're pretty much going to get paid for traveling the country and just taking camper A to point B.
So that's the big plan.
That's the big plan, everybody. So we can make all of our adventures happen in the future. So just letting you in on the big plan, finally. Keep your fingers crossed. We'll be coming up here.
The plan, number one, haul RVs, make a ton of money. Number two, ride to Alaska and the Arctic Circle. Number three, ride the Golden Triangle in Thailand.
Yeah.
That's the major plan.
That's the major plan. We're coming, after this, we're coming back up here January 6th for our orientation, and then they will dispatch us for our first run. So stay tuned. I'm going to be making some more videos of our travels and learning how to do this video thing, because I have no idea what I'm doing with video. So that explains the GoPro. So I'll try that because I want to film our motorcycle trips with the GoPro. So,
right. So stay tuned.
Stay tuned. We're going to hope
Mr. Dimples in Tennessee.